Alright, I'm back. What is up, boys? Gonna be doing a trade recap video today. It has been a fat minute, alright? Didn't end up trading really any of the end of 2025 into December, Christmas week, New Year's week. Didn't really like the conditions. Just trying to preserve the monies. But anyways, I've also been sick for going on a week now. I'm starting to get better finally. But anyways, I'm gonna run through the trades I took today. I took two trades today. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. So first off, coming in this morning, before market open, was actually leaning a little bit bearish, okay? And the reason why was because we had just came up, we had taken this internal buy side level right here, or taking this buy side level. And as we can see on the higher time frame, um, we have just been continuously coming up, taking a buy side level, getting rejection down, taking a buy side level, getting a rejection down. So I was kind of looking for that coming into this morning, especially because we had this unfilled 15-minute for value gap below us, and we had a ton of this liquidity resting down here from yesterday that we generated as well as midnight open and Asia low. So that was kind of the idea. Um, I was leaning bearish for open. Now, on a larger time frame perspective here, I'm still very bullish. I think we're continuing higher. I mean, we're obviously moving up ever so slightly. But that was the thought process coming in this morning. Um, yeah. Anyways, okay. So right before market open, we actually get a move down into this 15-minute fair value gap, taking out this internal low right here. Oh, I'll say this again. Sorry, it's been a minute, so it's gonna take me a second to get used to this again. We also had a SMT with ES inside of this 3-minute for value gap right here. It was these two internal highs, and was looking to maybe see if we got a inversion lower to target this 15-minute, but we actually ended up selling off all the way down into 15-minute before market open. We get market open. And then we come down and take this internal low, like I said. And I'm watching this because we get this nice push back up, market open. I was like, okay, there could be a potential long here. Give that 3-minute because we did put an SMT in as well with ES right here inside the 15-minute for value gap. So that's something I look for. 15-minute for value gaps are probably one of the biggest pieces of my uh, how I trade. And we had a internal low swept inside the 15-minute and a SMT inside the 15-minute with reasons to go higher. We had this buy side level right here, and we have or this swing high right here, and then we have an external buy side level of like equal weekly highs, equal daily highs um, up here that we have not taken out yet. So I was looking for that. And I was like, okay, if we get a nice inversion here to the upside, we could absolutely long this. So looking here on the 1 minute, we got a nice 1 minute inversion, got a nice displacement through that, nice V shape off of this for value gap. I'm like, all right, boom. So I enter right in here, put the stop at this candle low right here, targeting right here. And as we can see, we took a break-even trade today, boys. Yeah, this is absolutely just painstakingly hard to watch. Like we were so incredibly close to TP. And yeah, it was such a solid A plus trade here. Ended up not working out. But that is okay. The only one thing I would have done different here that I was not watching at the time was taking this 3-minute inversion. Because it was the highest time frame inversion in this price leg, and that's usually what I look for. So that's the only thing I would have done different. Everything else did absolutely amazing. This is a really good trade. I would take it 10 out of 10 times over again. In this case, we just took a break even on it, which is no big deal. I actually took a little bit of a loss on this because how strong and quick this move down was. Ended up taking like a $40 to $50 loss on that. A little bit of slippage, but that's okay. Really good trade. Would definitely take again. Yeah, so that was the first trade I took. I took one more trade today, which was actually another stab at a long here. So after we do that, we get this flip lower. We're ripping down. I'm still kind of having the bullish narrative because like we were respecting this 15-minute for Vega very nicely, and we continued to. And it was off of this candle right here because ES had already come down and taken out these Asia lows. So we had another SMT put in with ES. It's like, okay, this is good. Have this 1 minute for value gap right here that I was watching off of this big displacement leg. And then we get a nice immediate V-shaped flip right back up off of that, inversing this 1 minute for value gap right here. And I was like, okay, we have SMT at the lows. We are still inside this 50-minute bullish for value gap. We're respecting it so very well. We just got a really strong rejection off of it. And there's still a ton of all this low resistance liquidity that was just been absolutely stacking up from the last few minutes of the market. And we still had this swing high up here we haven't taken. So I was like, okay, that's another great opportunity. I'm going to go a little bit less size. I'm going to put a tighter stop. So had a little bit less size on this one, and had a really pretty tight stop. I think I had my stop around here, just below the inversion and the relative low right there. So targeting right there, and got stopped. No big deal. Again, it was a really solid trade idea. The confluencers are there. I would take it again. It just ended up not working out today, which is a-okay. I mean, like taking losses like these are just a part of a winning system, and it's important to understand that because trading today was still very good. I was very happy with how I traded today. Just resulted in small loss, but that's okay. Move on from that. We forget, we learn, and we take better trade or we take more trades, baby. Anyways, I'm gonna show executions real quick to just show proof of those trades. So here's this one, break even. And here's this one, a little bit of hit there. But yeah, back in trading to a full now, so we're going to be having these videos come out a little more often now. So I will catch y'all later this week if I take any more trades. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.